Well, what's going on, everybody? It is the International Farmer. It is the 22nd of March, 2022. And we got quite a few mods to go over and only one update, but we'll go check everything out. First off, I want to say the Antonio Carrero pack. Everybody try to be patient. There's something going on with Steam. So if you purchase the season pass on Steam, it's having some issues. So I've already seen messages. Giants is trying to work with Steam to figure out what the problem is, but do not purchase it again. You already own it if you have the season pass. It will work eventually. So just try your best to be patient. Don't be mad. I was a little frustrated too, but you know, things happen. That's life. But you will get to use that eventually once they get that thing fixed. Hopefully sooner than later. All right, so with that out of the way, let's check out everything on the mod list today. I've chosen the Emily pack for my showcase of the day. This is by Univers Simu Modding. It's the Emily pack. It's good for it's animal stuff. It's cool. Look at it. I mean, it's awesome. So let's take a look at it in the actual store here. We're currently looking at that out on the farm. And if you back out, it says right here, the machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground of an animal husbandry with straw. 17 horsepower, 100-liter fuel tank, 12 mile per hour, not bad for that little guy. Holds 3,000 liters of straw, and it weighs 1.1 ton. It's going to cost you $22,000 for this part. You can change the color of the brush. You can white, red. I kind of like the green. But yeah, this is easy to fit into the stalls if you have like the cow stall without the robotic feeder. You can go in there and put the straw bedding down. Same with your pigs. Pretty cool. Very cool, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's just hop into that real quick before we cover the other things. Super small. But like I said, you can throw a bale in there and it's going to chop it up. You look at the controls, for me anyway. Start the engine. Unfold straw blower. That's going to put the brush down. Turn on straw blower. If we had a bale and, oh, that's that part. That's cool. That'll clean that mess up. Although we don't have the mess anymore. I do miss cleaning up the mess. Does anybody else miss cleaning up the mess? I really miss cleaning up the mess on 19. That was fun, because you felt like you were actually cleaning up the mess. I miss that. There you go. You can lift that, put it down. Let's see. Let's turn that off for a moment. Unload here. There's your unloading point. If you had a bale in there, it's going to unload the straw. There you go. First person view. Nice and tiny. And it does go 12 miles an hour. Put the hammer down on this thing. And it does fit in the small places. Pretty nice. Does it have a horn? Sure does. Does it have lights to work in the night? No lights. You're gonna have to have a flashlight on you. There you go. That's one piece of the Emily pack. Shut that bad boy down. Let's take a look at the other stuff today. All right, so within that pack, we might as well continue looking at it. We have the Volcano, which is cost $25,000. That holds one bale, requires 50 horsepower, weighs 3.3 ton. Same thing. All these are going to be for throwing straw down. Just different ways of doing it. Depends how you like it. You can put a license plate on it. Nice little detail there. And stick one big square bale in there. All right, next up, we got the Sigma 22,000 for that. Weighs 400 kilograms. You can put that on the front of your tractor. There's the blower. You might be able to hook up to the back as well. So front or rear, I imagine. And then we got the Melodis 4.2, which is a forage mixer. blends the silage, hay, mineral feed, and straw into TMR. So you can do it all with this. Interesting. 4.2, it can hold quite a bit, weighs 700 kilometers. Kilograms, dang it. Right, there you go. And then right here is another one that's a little bit bigger. This does 7.5 and weighs 900. Again, you can mix things up with this. They're pretty cool. That's the Emily pack by Univers Simu Modding. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the Activa 7347 with the FreeFlow 25-footer. This is going to be by Jelonek. All right, this is a harvest machine, of course, and it does these indicated crops right here. 306 horsepower, CVT transmission, holds 620 liters of fuel, operates at 18 miles an hour, and 8,600 liters of grain, and it can hold 13.3 ton. The FreeFlow 25-foot header is 2.3 ton with a 7.6 working width at 6 mile per hour while it's activated, and it does these crops right here. All right, so $202,000 for the harvester, $49,500 for the header. This is going to be a nice little massy, nice small one for small farming. Nice. We don't have a lot of small harvesters in the game, so it's nice to see a massy one to use here. Trailborg wheels, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Redestein, back to Trailborg. We got standard setup, wide tires, back to standard. And then you can do your license plate as well. Let's put one on the back. Back only is the only choice, actually. So there you go. It'll be right there by the ladder. Very nice. Then we'll take a look at the header. No options on the header. What you see is what you get. 7.6 working width, weighs 2.3 ton. Very nice. All right, moving on, we're going to check out the Fent 1100 MT by RLSF Old Picks by Roofpot. The mouthful of words. All right, this thing's expensive. $385,000, 511 to 673 horsepower option. CVT transmission, 1,320 liter fuel tank. Operates at 24 miles per hour and weighs 23 ton. This is a big boy right there. I like it. We got an EU setup with your European signs and a US setup with European signs. Get rid of those signs if you're going to say it's a US setup. Please. Come on. All right, so the exhaust change anyway. What else is on the back here? Yeah, that still looks European. All right, engine setup. We have 511 horsepower, 564, 618, 673, back to 511. So you can get some work done with the horsepower. Standard track setup, 3 meter. Back to standard, main colors, all the colors. All right. All right. I see what you did there. Too bad you can't change the rims. That'd be nice. There you go. There's the Fent 1100 Vario MT. All right, what do we got next? Huh? We got to look at something else. What do you say? How about we take a look at the SelfMade Bale fork? SelfMade Bale fork by KeilerModding. That's going to be this bad boy right here. It's going to cost you $1,600, 94 kilograms. And there it is right there. It's got 4 little prongs on it, and you can change the color however you want. All right, that's the SelfMade Bale fork. Go get it. Go get it. All right, what do we got after that? We have the front cultivator by Nico Do 55. And that is right here. That is a front cultivator, just like it says. Attach it to the front of your tractor. Costs $8,200, requires 80 horsepower, weighs 2 ton, 4 meter working width. Not bad for putting it on the front end. And you can operate it at 9 mile an hour. Shallow cultivators are used for shallow cultivation or seed bed creation of fields. So it's just going to give you that little scrape on the surface. You're not going to get deep into the soil, and that's why it can handle being on the front end. Very nice. There you go. You could be cultivating on the front and planting on the back. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, what do we got? What have I not covered? We got the SelfMade bucket by Mr. Iceberg 00. Right there. It's going to cost you $1,200. 2,000 liters is what it can hold. 320 kilograms, and it looks like it can just pick up everything the game has to offer. That has got some deadly spikes on it. I would not want to get poked with those. All right, main color, all the colors of the rainbow. There you go. Very nice. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sorry, I'm in an excited mood today. I'm ready to use that Antonio pack once it works. All right, Lizard PN 20-1. This is by Puszkap. Puszkap. I like that name. All right, Puszkap. $3,000. You're going to need 31 horsepower, not 30. 31 horsepower. It's going to hold 2,300 liters. Weighs 878 kilograms, 3 meter working width, 8 mile per hour speed, and it's going to do your digestate or slurry. It is very tiny. It's so small, but very nice. I like it. Main colors. Ooh, we got all our dirty colors. Yes, very nice. Very nice, yes. Oh, yes, very nice. Very rugged. I like it. All right, cool. What else we got here? What else do we have here? We have the Kramer KL200 by EY Modding. Oh, this baby's pretty. I like old school tractors. 18 horsepower. This thing will rock and roll. I'm kidding. It's 18 horsepower, but it's still awesome. Manual transmission, 24-liter fuel tank, 12 mile per hour, 1.5 ton. There she goes. There she goes. Copyright, be careful. Sorry. All right, Michelin, Trailboard, Continental, Vedestein, Nokian, Michelin, back to Trailboard. We got standard rear twin setup, rear twin spread, wide tires, back to standard. Then you got your license plate option. I'll be using it. I like old tractors, so I will be using it because it looks cool. Thank you, EY Modding. Appreciate your work. You always do a great job. Nice quality stuff. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the Lizard Pop 6X. This is by Vanquish081 VSR Modding Sur. And it's a header attached to forage harvesters. It looks like it's going to do your poplar harvesting. 6 mile per hour working speed, 6 meter width, weighs 2.4 ton. There it is. We got brands, no, or we can do Lizard brand, Class, John Deere, Brown, Roskill Mash, Fent, or none. Let's do a John Deere setup. The main color will do John Deere green on a hot summer night. I gotta stop. I'm gonna get these copyrights. All right, let's go to John Deere Yeller. John Deere Yeller on the rims. And there you go. There you go. I don't like that. Let's do John Deere here. Design color John Deere green. Yeah, that's cool. That does look cool though. So there you go. That is to do poplar, harvesting poplar with a nice 6 meter spread. That's actually very nice because poplar is kind of a chore. So 6 meter spread's going to get poplar done a lot quicker. All right, what have I not covered? I believe I need to cover the Marshall ST1800. This is by Arek, A-R-E-K, Arek, the Marshall ST1800. This is a slurry tanker used to fertilize the field with slurry. 75 horsepower required, 8 M3, 2-ton weight, 11 meter working spread, 10 mile per hour while you're working. Digestate and slurry is what it can hold. Cost you $14,000. Look at the detail. Like the little sticker. What's that sticker say? I can't read it. It's too far away. It looks very nice. I like it. Details, very good. We got Continental, Trailboard, Michelin, back to Lizard, Vedestein, Nokian, Piquetti, Continental. Do any of these? Yep. Trailboard has an option, trans, wide, and standard. Okay, Trelleborg's the only one that has a wide and standard wheel setup. We have decals, new or old. I kind of like old better. I like the old logo. Colors, we can change it up if we want, Dave. Do jet black. Make that green on the front or yellow. That would match a little better. And rim color, we could do yellow too. Look at that. That looks pretty sharp. Yeah. You know, did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. Oh, we got the Strawman Terra Vitesse CVSCFS 4201. That is a mouthful. I gotta find it real quick. Just make sure that is by Strawman Terra, or no, Variofan 1987. I bet he was born in 1987. All right, it's going to cost you $95,000. This is a forage wagon that collects grass, hay, or straw. It can also be filled with chaff. 180 horsepower required, 40,000 liters, 10.910 tons is the weight. It can work at 12 miles per hour. You can do grass, hay, silage, hay. Did I say hay? Hay and chaff. Pretty pricey, but it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? We got Trelleborg, Michelin, Vredestein, BKT, and Trelleborg back to me. Let's see. Vredestein has standard, standard 2, back to standard. Design is standard. Metering rollers. Oh, that changes this sign. Okay. Silage additives tank. Where is it? I don't even see the tank being added. Where is it? Oh, there it is, right here. And license plate. You can do a license plate on there. What's going on, everybody? Now we're here to look at the placeables and updates. So let's dive right into it. Giants got some things jacked up on the mod hub today, so I'm gonna have to switch from show all mods to cross-platform, but what we are looking at is cross-platform only. Somehow they got kind of mixed up. But anyways, we got the hay storage with Bale acceptance. This is an update, and this is by FIB7. In the change log is fixed issue with Arkeson FSX 63.72, whatever that means. Added grass and silage. Changed fill capacities and added lights. So that's version 1.100. And that's the only update. Now we'll take a look at the placeables. So for that, like I said, I gotta switch to show all mods for some reason today. But these are cross-platform, the ones I'm gonna show you. So first up is the weighing station large, which is right here. This is by Vergamini Modding Lostgamer. It's a large scale to weigh your crops. Price is going to be $65,000, a daily upkeep of $40. And it's a nice large scale. It has the weighing monitor there. Green light, red light. I don't know if those are activated, but still looks cool, realistic. And you got your in and out for in weight and out weight. And it's even fitting with the doubles on there, no problem. So nice. If you're looking for a larger one, there you go. All right, next up after that for placeables, we're gonna take a look at the Agco dealer sign pack. This is gonna be by KRKZ-modding. It's an Agco dealer sign pack. Price is $1,200 and there are brand options. You can place these in front of a little building if you want to, role play and make your own type of dealer out on your map somewhere. You could place a few tractors and, have a little fun with it. And there's the different brands, Fent, Valtra, Challengers, got them all lined up there. Pretty cool. All right, next up after that for placeables, we are going to take a look at a map, actually, the Hills of Slovenia for 22. And that is a reminder that this map did exist on other maps or other game versions. Beautiful map. I've used it before on 19. Very pretty. It's by WhiteBull Modding. The Hills of Slovenia is a middle-sized Slovenian map. All the objects on the farm are redone with new textures. The map contains one main farm that has a cow, sheep, and pig facilities. 44 fields that are small and irregular shapes. This map is filled with hills to simulate the reality of the Slovenian countryside. On this map, you have a special made store and a lot of different selling points. There is also a lot of forest area for forestry work. It has the main road which goes through the town. There are also a lot of other smaller roads which lead to the hard, accessible grassland fields. Beautiful map though, really is pretty. I recommend you check it out. If you're looking for a new map to play on, as you can see, very cool. Everything's irregular. You don't have your just square fields. This is more of a realistic feel to it. And the custom buildings are looking sharp. Definitely has that Slovenian vibe. I like it. I'll definitely be, I'll be using it. I'll add it to my 20 other maps I use. All right, so go check that out by WhiteBull Modding. All right, next up for placeables is the Easy Way Station and Fruit Shop. This is going to be by Mantrid. The Easy Way Station is an easy way to get needed supplies while keeping an eye on your weight. It's also easy to keep your vehicles clean with the licensed Kotcha cleaning station built right in. With multiple discount options, you can choose between upfront cost and long-term savings. The Easy Way Station is the easy way to make your farming more convenient with supplies of almost all fruits. Features are a large display on front of building, shows the weight. 2 additional displays on either end also show the weight. Automatic lighting. Purchase a wide range of fruits, including custom map fruits, any bulk, production, liquid, sprayer supplies, slurry, integrated Karcher cleaning station. Price is only $12,000 with a 10% premium, $32,000 with a 10%, and $42,000 with a 30%. Daily upkeep of 100. This thing's pretty awesome, guys. I wish there was I hope he shows a closer. Yeah, look at that. Look how big the monitor is. That is cool. Even at nighttime, that thing lights up. This is pretty sweet. Just saying. That's pretty stinking awesome. But I'll be downloading that myself. That looks pretty sweet. All right, next up for placeables is the Placeable Storage Silo. This is by erShaba and VSR Modding Sur. Storage silo for seeds, compost, lime, pig food, and mixed ration. Price is going to be 18,000 pounds, maintenance 40, capacity 240,000 liters by each product. That's plenty. That's quite a bit. But it has your underpassage there, so you probably want to be careful how big your tractor is going under there to get loaded up. And you got your seed. It just kind of letting you know it does everything as far as your seed, fertilizers, all that good stuff. Pretty cool, man. And then you got your outside dump bin. Very nice. Next up is the Modern House by Edziaszek. Saying that right. It's a residential house with a sleeping function. Price 50,000 euros. Placeable house. Doesn't look like you can go inside, but it is a placeable house. A different one for you there. All right, after that we have another, and this is the final placeable, or we could say map, is Frankenmuth Farming Map, which has been in testing for a long time. The modder almost gave up because he was just getting a little frustrated, but Giants finally gave it the A-OK. So for those of you that have been following this map, it's here. It's finally here. Author is TaylorFarms. Welcome to Frankenmuth Farming Map. This map is in Michigan, USA-style farming map located near the city of Frankenmuth. Map has 41 fields ranging in from small to large. There are 3 farms located on the map. You must buy the land before you can use or sell the buildings. There are 2 small forest areas on the map for logging. Water can be found at the water tower in the town for a small fee. There's 100 wooden toys, 5 sugar beets, 5 small model Massey Ferguson 1155 tractors on the map to be found as collectibles. There are multiple sell points, production facilities placed in the map, and a train. No BGA is placed, so you'll have to place one yourself if you like having a BGA. Map has standard default growth calendar. The terrain on the map is mostly flat, with some rolling hills, valleys, and ditches. Enjoy the map and have fun, he says. Here's some screenshots of in town. And there's all the shapes of the fields. Looks like most of them, you know, it's got that bulky square, but they are irregular because they're not just squares. So looks like they're wrapping around like different terrain or buildings. There's your lumber mill. There's a good look at one of the farms on the map. There's 3 different farms, it says in the description. The fields are looking pretty big. You're going to want to use some of those Borgholt drillers that we went over yesterday to get your planting done. You want some big equipment here on Frankenmuth. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything for the day. Like I said, if you're having the issues with the Antonio Carrero pack, Giants is working on it with Steam. The Steam, for some reason, even if you have the season pass, it's not uploading. As you see, I have an update thing here, but when I click on it, it just brings up a website to buy it again. Do not do that. Giants is working on it. I already saw them talking and replying to other people's messages. It's something with Steam. So they're working with Steam to get that ironed out so things will be the way it should be, where you can just update and have it if you have the season pass. If you don't have the season pass, then just go buy it. But for those of us like myself, I did buy the season pass. It's just not letting me use it at the moment, but we should be able to use it some point in the day. So try to be patient. I'm excited too, but we just gotta wait, you know? All right, guys, that's it. That's the International Farmer. Have a splendid day, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. Have a good day, everybody.